I-N-A, Jason William Mitchiner Galbraith, GAOMG. Just want to go over with you my results from my paternal DNA results that just came in. This is my main haplogroup right here that I'm from, and these are all of my ancestral relatives. You can see one of them is George H.W. Bush, and you can see the haplogroup that I'm connected to. It's RDF27. So when I click on that, then I can see RDF DF27, exactly how I'm related to him. And it's through the Mayflower. I have 4 ancestral relatives that came from the Mayflower, and George H.W. Bush, and his son also have descendants from the Mayflower. So in doing this, this relative that we're both ancestral relatives from, is that he was able to save, the future president, one of them, as well as your greatest author of my generation, Jason William Mitchiner Galbraith. So good thing this guy lived, and it just talks about the relationship from George W. Bush and his Mayflower relative, and it breaks it all the way down to his name, to George W. Bush. And then in doing the research for me, I was able to see I'm also related to Peregrine White. He's my 10th great grandfather, and I was able to verify that also with my haplogroups. Here's William White right here that I'm related to as well through family tree DNA and through ancestry.com and through 23andMe. So with these, I was able to type in through my haplogroup. That's what you're able to type in right here, and it breaks it down even further. Very specific, like haplogroups that you're related to. So mine right here is this 9703 and 9708, and when I type those in, here's 9703 with John Howland, that both George H.W. Bush and George W. Bush are related to. I'm related to as well. I'm one out of only 33,000, only 9 customers out of the 2 million database that Family Tree DNA has. So that really narrows down where I came from, from the Mayflower, as well as my other descendants that match up Peregrine White on Family Tree DNA as well. So everything that I was able to do was from my initial big Y DNA test, and break down like all of my ancestors here. And I have the biggest one yet to come, but first I want to go into my Stewarts. But it's really cool that I can get an anchor from where they pulled all of my DNA from, and then I can dive in even deeper with that information and see exactly RDF where we break down, and my haplogroups that break down even further to exactly the same person that we descended from. So it was really cool. You have to do a lot of, research with all your haplogroups and everything. And it's really cool that you're able to do this. The 2 things that I wasn't able to do is I'm still not able to break down on my paternal side father to son, like I do on my maternal side, Galbraith. So I wasn't able to do that. And on my biggest connection that I have, that I'll share with you in a little bit, I'm still trying to piece that together like I was with the Mayflower and George H. Bush and George W. Bush, which is pretty cool that I have that information, on my ancestry that was never provided to me by my biological parents. I'm just out there searching, and it's all going to come to the conclusion with my 10th book, my 2nd trilogy. Everything that I found out about myself, my ancestors, it's all written about in my whole trilogies over 20 years. So cheers.